Hello and welcome back to the TGG Rising Sun campaign. We are on the final level. We get to go second, and we have Typhoon again. I'm not too surprised by that. And we have Fawning Service. I think that's like where you automatically buy this event for free when gaining a province. Gain up to 3 differently named. Okay, so you don't have to gain anything. So it's not like gonna force you to do weird stuff. That's good. We've got okay, referenced. Oh, which? Okay. So we've got Tanuki is the only trashing for now. We've got Riverboat Witch. So draw is right now. Witch, Ninja. Ninja, Ronin, Imperial Envoy, Poet. Plus actions from Rustic Village. Plus buy from Goldmine, Fishmonger. Gains from Tanuki. I think. Oh, and Rustic Village is the Omen again. Okay. Oh, and Poet. Okay. So I think, notwithstanding that the board is going to change, we definitely want to play with some Riverboats to get out curses. We want to play with Ninja for the hand size attack. It is offset by Ronin, but it'll take a little while to get to Ronin, and early on, I think it will hurt. We can potentially Tanuki Ninja if we get to the point where we think that Ronin is making Ninja obsolete. But it's going to be hard to get enough control for that to be the case, because there's only one village and there's not trashing. And there's cursing. And yeah, although, I'm second guessing myself now. Okay, well, either way, we're gonna open with a riverboat. That seems clear. So let's just click on that, don't we? The ninja's gonna disappear, so we gotta decide now. I mean, Ronin has some potential here, like with Rustic Village discarding. Tanuki reduces hand size. Riverboat is a stop card that you want to play with anyway. I definitely see the argument for skipping Ninja. We're gonna do that. Progress. You gain a card, put it on your deck. That includes the curses. And the bot did not open with Riverboat. So that means we probably want to push towards progress. In which case, we might want to consider getting a Poet. I mean, there's also Rustic Village, but Poet's going to be better in the opening shuffle. Guaranteed to draw. We want to hit 5 for Ronin and Tanuki. Poet will help with that arguably a little bit better right now than Ninja, because it doesn't have to worry about drawing the riverboat dead. Although it is worth noting that riverboat is itself it doesn't actually play that well with Ronin, because it's going to draw your hand size back up. Do I really want to commit to skipping Ninja forever? Don't know. And there's also the possibility that Ronin disappears quickly and then the bot gets stuck without one, in which case we definitely want a ninja. So I think I will get a ninja, but I'm definitely not convinced of its necessity. All right, do we want a fishmonger? Probably not. Probably not. We're gonna trigger a shuffle here. It's pretty unfortunate. Maybe we do want a fishmonger for that reason. Oh no, we're just gonna... Yeah, we're gonna draw the damn ninja. Ugh, that's... awkward. I was not thinking about that. We're gonna draw the ninja, and then we're gonna have 4 cards in our discard pile. We're gonna play the ninja, and then, you know, then fishmonger is just bad, because we... yeah. Awkward. We could only hit 4 here, too. We didn't. Oh, Tanuki's about to disappear. We gotta get one of those. And so is Rustic Village. Shit. Militia placed it. Oh, God. Oh, boy. Rustic Village is the only plus actions on this board. I think we gotta play the Tanuki here. Trash estate in a Rustic Village. We can buy another riverboat. What I'd really like to do is get 2 Rustic Villages. But it is not to be. Okay, Alley. I'd like to grab one of those before that disappears. I mean, I guess we could take a Snake Witch. We do have a little bit of terminal draw, but not much. Yeah, why not? We have to draw the dang ninja, and we drew the Tanuki. Yeah, this part is annoying. Ronin's about to disappear. I would like to get one of those. Do we trigger this shuffle? I mean, got this ninja anyway. I'm not going to play all 3 of these. We just not play the ninja, I suppose. But the Tanuki isn't very good without an estate to trash. We can't. We will get to play the alley. That'll help a bit. Okay, we could discard the riverboat. Tanuki the estate into a poet and grab a Ronin. Although, again, we really don't have the terminal space for all this. It's just like kind of hoping that like that we eventually will. There's also Rice Broker now, but Ronin's the card that's about to disappear. I mean, it's not as about to disappear as could be, but yeah. I'm just gonna bank on more villages showing up. Do we hang on to this estate? Probably. Sentry, all right. All right, I think we're gonna go. Oh man, we kind of want to play the Ronin right now. Cool. Maybe we should actually do this. Should take another poacher. I say another as in like from the last time that we had Typhoon and Poacher, and I was like, oh yeah, Poacher, you know. Well, right now we don't have any plus buy. But is it better than Poet? Maybe it's not. We could end up triggering a shuffle here if we play the Poet first, is that right? No. I mean, that's all copper and a riverboat, right? So we'll draw it anyway. Yeah, I don't think it makes sense to not play the Poet, though. Oh, we do trigger a shuffle. Yeah, we do. So maybe we do just play the Ninja. Leave the Ronin on top. I don't know how to play this, obviously. If we play the Ninja, we can actually afford something. I mean, if the Ronin. Nah. I was hoping that would be a 5 for a Rice Broker, but I guess we can settle for another Poet. Oh, yeah, right. Sentry showed up. I forgot about that. No! Oh, wait, we have the alley. Right. So do we play the... Do we discard... What are we going to play and what are we going to not play? I want to play a riverboat. I want to give out these curses. They're going to get top decked. Ronin is gone, by the way, and the bot does not have one, so... Yeah, I think I'm gonna not discard. Go Ninja, Riverboat, and yeah, it is probably Sentry. Sentry on top, even. Snooki. Do we want the Ronin? We probably want the Ronin. Oh, we are. I forgot about the Riverboat, though. I can't. Damn it. Can we have villages, please? Alright. No! Oh, man. Rude. Sentry. Wait a minute. I think we can actually use this Snake Witch. Oh, wait. The Rustic Village was already the... Ah. Oh, maybe it doesn't matter, because we're going to have to... Yeah, okay. We'll have to play the Poet first anyway, and then we can just use the Rustic Village to set it up. And it might not still... It might... Oh, well, pff, fine. Alright. I guess we're playing the Ninja. Like, should I keep the Ronin? Oh, totally. Whatever. Alright. Rice Broker. Sure. Well, I don't know. We have the Sentry. In theory, the Sentry can trash our coppers. Rice Broker is also potentially useful draw, although we don't have very good gains right now, but yeah, I think Rice Broker. Remodel. Wait, can we please have a village? This is so frustrating. Might as well discard this Tanuki. It's not like we're going to play it anyway. Oh, right. You're down there. Kinda forgot. Could I have... I would have liked to draw the Ronin and then discard that. This doesn't really matter. They have 4 Rice Brokers? Alright, what do we do? Do we want an artist? Just like one artist before it disappears. Probably. I don't know, but probably. We're gonna need to get payload somehow, but... Guess we're discarding the Rice Broker? We'll probably activate the Snake Witch. Although, do we want to? Another Rice Broker. Never mind. No, we can't. Well, I mean, we might be able to. To the alley. Well, keep trying, I guess. Why not? Okay, so... Right, Ninja Ronin. So we play... Snake Witch and we give out that curse. Woohoo. Okay. There's Village! Village showed up! Ah! Okay, we should... We don't have any money. That's fine. We'll just Tanuki into an estate, and then Tanuki the estate next turn into a village. I guess? Well, what else could we do? We could Tanuki Rice Broker to gold. That probably makes more sense. Or, well, we do that, we don't get to play the riverboat. Damn it. That's probably it. Unless we can go ahead and play Ninja. Okay, what can we do with Tanuki? We could Tanuki a poet into another gold. Kitsune. We should get that. Tanuki poet into Kitsune. I mean, I guess we could get rid of the other riverboat instead. But... Alright, Alright, so we actually do have enough money that we could get a province here. We think we need to try to keep pace there, which I think we might. So although we've also, if we gain a silver with Kitsune, or we want to give out a curse. Although maybe we don't have enough money. Well, we have exactly enough. If we do gain the silver, we could go action silver, not give out the curse. Oh, we get to receive tribute. Wait, what did they gain? Oh, nothing, because it doesn't actually do anything if you haven't gained at least 3 cards. Which we will have done. So we can gain Snake Witch, Rice Broker, or something. Okay. So I think I am going to trash the copper. So, okay. Actions. Silver. Oh, right. Okay. Rice Broker. Seems like an obvious choice. Snake Witch. Bureaucrat's interesting. Remodel would be the more obvious choice, but we already have Tanuki. Bureaucrat potentially gives us fodder in the attack is potentially relevant, and the fact that it top decks the silver is no worse than any other gainer in this context. And we can always Rice Broker it, so in some sense it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I'm gonna take a Bureaucrat. Well, we just plan to Rice Broker the Bureaucrat, or we can discard it. I think I'm gonna discard it. Rice itself! The Rice Broker has brought rice! Brilliant. Okay. Alright, we do not want to trash. We do want to discard these things, I think. Although, if, well, definitely want to discard the riverboat. The silver is a little less clear, because we could Kitsune that. Not Kitsune, Tanuki. Tanuki. Although, we could also do Tanuki gold to rice. That... Alright, you know what? Yeah, let's discard both of these. So we do draw less if we return this, but giving top decking a curse for them is pretty good, so I think I'm going to do that. Play that alley before I forget. Nice. Okay, we don't really want to need the poet right now anyway. Okay, so Yeah, let's do the gold to rice. I don't know how much this rice is going to make, but I figure it's a decent amount. Play the ninja and draw the rice. So that's one card gained. Do Kitsune for action silver again to gain another card. I mean, I guess we don't actually... Well, we need actions if we want to... I want to play the riverboat. We don't need to play the remnant. But... I guess we might as well. I forgot about the bureaucrat. Whoops. Okay, what is this thing worth? So, we got action attack duration is 3, omen is 4, treasure is 5, shadow is 6. 6? Pretty good. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That would give us enough for another Kitsune, which would be helpful. Okay. Snake Witch. Do we want any of this? Remodel on top of the deck is not bad. Remodel province to province. We do have the alley to help us out, and we have the Ronin to like, and the duration draw to like draw back up. We have the Kitsune on top that can give us plus actions. I think having both a change and a remodel seems like too much, but just the remodel. I think I'm willing to risk just the remodel. Rice Broker Gold. Why? Okay, well, now we just discard this stuff anyway. I mean, should we discard the rice? Maybe we should. River Shrine. Well, that's not helpful. Let's go ahead and play the alley. Okay. Maybe we just go ahead and discard. Well, no, let's discard silver, I guess. So this point, we might as well just give them the curse with this Kitsune. Play the ninja next. We could just play the Snake Witch. Oh, we don't want to return the Snake Witch anyway, so. Or do we want to try to line up for the Ronin? Maybe that makes more sense. Discard the Poet. And the remodel. Certainly discard this. I think we can trash this copper and plan to maybe gain another silver with Bureaucrat or Kitsune. Probably just assume Bureaucrat and go actions coins with the Kitsune. Now the ninja. Guess we can gain that silver. What I'd really like to do though is gain another rice. I guess I could trash the Poet into a rice. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, that doesn't work. What am I talking about? I don't really want to trash the Rice Broker, though. Annoying. Annoying. Well. Fine. We'll just... Maybe we just gain another Kitsune. We could also just get another village. We had a change. Change would let us get another rice. So we could do silver to change. Change to rice. If we think we want to keep the Poet around. Sure, why not? That'll make our received tribute even less impactful, but Alright, we might as well just play this artist. Alright. Oh, we should get another village. Maybe just remodel this Bureaucrat. So then we play Riverboat, Change, Remodel as our 3 terminals. We can gain another one. It's whatever. Do we want to... We can also gain another Poet if we don't play... But I guess there's no way for us to draw both this and the rice without playing a Poet, so... I guess we'll do silver to rice. Lose less money this way. We could also just rice broker a copper to get it out of the deck. We haven't exactly been having trouble drawing. So maybe not. Okay. Top deck another village. Actually, we should do this in the other order. Well, maybe it doesn't matter. But alright, I think I just don't want either of these things. Like, if we had the rice broker on top, but... I was thinking maybe I would receive some tribute here, and that was why I was thinking, oh, let's top the village last to make sure it's on top. But, you know, if we're not receiving anything, it obviously doesn't matter. Well, slowly but surely, we're moving along. Oh! Wow, they really didn't do much that turn, huh? Alright. This doesn't look like we're building towards a good Ronin play. I think I'm gonna go ahead and play the ninja. We haven't found our kitsunes, is the main thing. We can either draw 6 with artist, or we can play village and then see how it goes. I think I'm gonna play the village. You can always replace it with this stuff. Okay. Now this gets a little bit more reasonable. So if we turn copper into rice, that does pay for itself. We can Tanuki. Oh, with change, but also we could just win the game on. Somehow I didn't notice there were only 3 provinces left. Is this is buy it for free? What? Yeah, I mean it doesn't matter, but I guess there's a world where you like pay more attention to what you're playing, and then in the middle of the turn you like remodel into province, and then you gain stuff. Anyway, if we want to try to take advantage of the Ronin, we should play the remodel. Province to province. Oh, that top decks. Right. Well, the good news is it lines up for our Tanuki. So that's something. Those are fine cards to have on top. And now we can Tanuki the province to a province. And not play the poet. Alright, probably play the artist. And I guess the best card for us to turn into province is Rice Broker. Oh ho! Now look at that. We can get a litter. Incredible. And a bureaucrat. attack. Exciting. Yeah, so really hard to say what the difference maker here was. I mean, I did have like this Typhoon thing. Another way it's like black market is that it really powers up Artist. That Artist was drawing a lot of cards. So that's one thing, is that they didn't get Artist. They also didn't invest in any cursing, and oh well, they had a couple Snake Witches, I guess, but and while they did have good trashing to clean it up, I still feel like, you know, they had some duds there. I don't know how much of that was because of the cursing, but it couldn't have helped them anyway. They had so many Rice Brokers. I mean, it is a good card, but it seems like, I don't know. It's like, what is your deck actually capable of doing? Yeah, but overall, hard to, hard to really talk about it because there's like so many little decisions and things changing and all that yeah, I don't know. I don't know that they ever activated the fawning receive tribute thing either, which I don't know. I mean, I didn't get that much value out of it, but I did the first time, I think, get pretty good value out of it. After that, not so much. In any case, yeah, so that will do it for this campaign. We only lost one level, but it wasn't level 10 this time. And yeah, so as I've mentioned before, my plan is to go through and replay the campaigns that I don't have the gold stars on and try to get gold stars on them. I don't really know if I'm going to do that sooner or later. I also want to check out some grand campaign stuff. But yeah, I guess we'll see. At the very least, the having one video a day of campaigns is probably going to be over at this point and replaced with something different, some kind. Overall, I think this was a lot of fun. There's definitely like a lot of, I mean, I guess most of that's because it's Dominion, right? But there's a lot of cool ideas in here and interesting things going on that you do not encounter normally in Dominion. The one thing that I would have really liked in general with this is to not see so many base cards. I'm fine with of course, with the expansion focused campaigns being, heavy on those expansions, but the repetition of the base cards, I think, was like, I would try to strike a different balance. I don't know whether I would do that by like tilting the distribution of the cards within the kingdoms, or like maybe it's like every kingdom is like dual set, but it's not necessarily dual set with base, or like it's, the kingdoms are like roughly 50% the main expansion, 25% base, and 25% other stuff, or like I don't know how I would do it. Like I do understand that they want to like, it's like you buy the expansion and then you get to play the campaign, so they don't want to necessarily like give you the other expansions inside of the campaigns, but I still feel like it like the campaigns, like, maybe, I don't know, like if you I mean, I have like, I got all the expansions, and of course I've, long since known all the cards and all that stuff. But if you were like buying individual expansions, the first couple times you played these campaigns, I think that would work quite well. It's like, okay, I know the base cards, so I can play with those, and then I learn these new cards and whatever, or at least I know that maybe I know you already know the expansion that you bought, but like either way, like you have that like existing familiarity, and that helps. But then like at some point, you'd be like, well, I own a whole bunch of these expansions. Like, why is it still like with base, or like I don't know. I mean, you couldn't really do it where like it took from what you owned, because it's sort of like the self-contained thing, and it has to be the same for everybody, so it can't draw from that. So I don't know. I don't have a great solution, but I would say that it would benefit from not having so many base cards. And maybe this is like why, well, you're not actually supposed to do what I did and go through all the expansion campaigns. You're supposed to go play some grand campaigns, which presumably do draw from the whole card pool. But I can't do that. I have to play them all, right, in order. That's very important to do. But still, despite that, it was definitely fun. And I do like that you do get some like feel for the flavor of the expansions as you go through them and see the different things that they do, and not even just in the sense of the twists or design around them, but like the different cards, like in combination with cards, obviously like have different kinds of themes running through them, and it's there have been other formats where like mixed tournaments and stuff where you get to experience that, but this is a way to do that too that I think is cool. Yeah. And with that, I guess I will sign off on the expansion campaigns. Thanks for watching, and I'll, be doing something, but don't know what. Until then.